Hello everybody, what's going on? This is Andrew, and today I'm going to be playing more of this Adventures deck. I recorded a video with it a few weeks ago. I thought the deck was a lot of fun, I really enjoyed this deck, and I mentioned in my video this week about preparing for the events this weekend, the qualifier weekend, and the last chance qualifier tomorrow, that this is the deck that I would want to work on and tune and play in the event. Omnath, Locus of Creation is a really powerful card, and I think this is a really great shell for Omnath. Not only do you already play all three red, green, and blue colors in this deck, but white is pretty easy to add because you want to play cards like Fabled Passage anyways. You get access to Giant Killer and some good sideboard cards if you play white too, so it's not like you're adding the white just for Omnath. And then, like I said, you get Fabled Passage, Beanstalk Giant, and Escape to the Wilds, which all play into Omnath. I've really liked Omnath as an addition to this deck. And then the rest of the deck is the exact same Adventure shell that you know and love, or know and hate. You've got your Edgewall Innkeeper, you've got all of your Adventures creatures, your Lucky Clover to double up on all of your Adventures creatures, and then Escape to the Wilds and Fae of Wishes to kind of pull ahead in the game. The sideboard's just got a whole bunch of 1-ofs and a couple, or just one set of 3-ofs now, I guess. We've got like Red Cap Melee, Rip Apart, Skywhaler's Shot, Abrade, and Fry to go and get if we need specific removal spells. Shadow Spear and Fling actually help win the game. Ugin and Chandra are great to get in certain situations as well. Sometimes you just want to get your extra Escape to the Wilds, which is really cool. And then Rest in Peace is obviously there as a catch-all for graveyard decks. We've also got 3 copies of Dovin's Veto. This is probably the only card that I sideboard in this configuration. It's take out some of the spot removal, so like the Giant Killer and some of the Bone Crushers or Brazen Borrowers maybe, to bring in the Dovin's Vetoes. And then I've got a Once in Future down here, which is a card that gets back stuff that you've already played from the graveyard. So the deck is grindy, the deck plays to the board, and I think is probably the best mid-range deck in the format. But let's play some games and see if my analysis that's based on data from a few weeks ago holds up today. Alright, getting to a match here with our Adventures deck. And yeah, this hand's a keeper to me. It's a painful keeper, but I think I just run this out, see if they want to kill it. Sure, and then this plus this hit for 1. Tapped Drowned Catacomb on 1 is interesting. And then a tapped Haunted Ridge, okay. I'm fetching with the Fabled Passage so I can play the Lovestruck Beast next turn. I have white here. I think I just grabbed green, honestly. Shock Sacred Foundry, cast Lovestruck Beast, draw a card. Okay. Go find a land. Let's just attack. I don't know how much more I want to put on board right now, so I don't think I'm gonna have a mana left over from this potentially. I do not think I'm gonna do anything with it though, so I'm just gonna get red. Yeah, they had a Yahenni's Expertise. Oh, they're vampires. Okay. Grixis vampires. That, or maybe it's just Grixis control. So I can. Let's Escape to the Wilds. play a Triumph tapped, play a Heart's Desire so I can attack with my Lovestruck Beast. Clover plus Stomp is lethal. I'm going to go to attacks first and see what they do. They eliminate my Lovestruck Beast, sure. Clover 1, Clover 2, shock my land, stomp you, triggers, stomp, and stomp. Cool. Tidy little victory against, looks like it's just Grixis control. 3 eliminates, some Yahenni's expertises. If they're control, I kind of want vetoes. If they're vampires, I don't know how much I want the vetoes. For now, I'll swap 1 veto main for the giant killer. And just leave it like this, I think. You know, actually, I'll trim a Brazen Borrower for a second veto. Leave 1 on the board to wish for, but otherwise just swap just like that. And let's get into the second game. Gonna mulligan this. Yeah, we're keeping this. What to put back? I think the Brazen Borrower is the one that goes back. It's kind of close though. We'll just make a 1/1 with Lovestruck Beast on 1, Clover on 2 probably. Hit for 1. Play Clover pass. Then I might just go tapped Breeding Pool. Command. Yeah, that's fine. I'm doing it this way because I want to get guaranteed value off of my Edgewalling Keeper, so I'm kind of slow rolling it a little bit. They're digging with the Maestro's Charm. Okay, they do have Bolus. That makes sense. Farmland's a good draw. I can go Innkeeper plus Lovestruck Beast, draw a card. Corpse Appraiser, sure. They'd milled over a Bolus before, so they get to use its ability. It's fine with me. Shock Blood Crypt probably means that they have kill spell for Lovestruck Beast. I'll attack for 1. Cool. So now I think I'm just casting Bone Crusher. No, I will go ahead and like stomp them, shock, cast. Okay, I keep drawing creatures. 2, 0, 4, 3, 1. Okay. Yep, they trade there. I'm gonna send Beanstalk Giant on an adventure. Okay, sure. My mana's pretty good, actually. I'll grab red. I'll fetch with this. I'll play to the board. This is what I got. Your turn. They've got Eliminate for the Love-Struck Beast and draw 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just putting lethal on the board here. They've missed on lands a lot. Fae of Wishes is lethal from here. Fabled Passage, not so lethal. They got a chump. Pass. I'm not going to play Innkeeper into a potential... Okay. I'd already seen 2 Kolaghan's commands. Oh wait, they're a Yorion deck without Yorion. What? What is going on? Did they forget to partner Yorion? I'm holding the Fabled Passage on whatever, so that if I draw Omnath, it's good. So this thing has lifelink? They just put all of the Grixis cards into a deck together, huh? I don't understand. No, I'm not blocking. Come on. What? Our opponent is crazy. Yeah, sure. That's why they keep not finding lands. They probably don't have enough lands in their deck. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hit me for 4. Down to 5. Bolas the Ravager, yep. I will discard a card. Brazen Borrower. Okay. I mean, Brazen Borrower helps me survive, that's for sure. Bounce that. That resolves. Place it again, yep. Go ahead and fetch now so I can cast Brazen Borrower. Clover go. Any Fae of Wishes? Fae of Wishes, Escape to the Wilds. All of those cards are hiding deep in my deck somewhere. Yeah, I think I've lost at this point to the... Sure. Yeah, the 95 card special or whatever this is. I don't think I would have done anything differently in that game. Drew too many lands at the end there. Which sucks. Like I said, I had 10 cards I really wanted to draw left in my 30 card deck. It's like every draw was a 1 in 3 shot of finding what I wanted. Not something that was just like, oh yeah, that's pretty okay. Like something I actively wanted. I'm gonna fetch on 1 so I can go Clover onto Giant on 3. I'm getting red here. I don't think it makes sense to wait here. I'm just gonna cast it, get green, get... do I get second red or second blue? I think second red, based on what's in my hand right now. And play another Clover. They're just bedeviling 1 straight up. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's just Escape to the Wilds here. Really, whiffing on lands kinda sucks. I mean, I didn't literally whiff, but only finding 1 is essentially a whiff. And hitting one of my Doin's Vetoes, obviously not ideal. I think I'm just casting this other Escape to the Wilds this turn. I think I can go to combat first. Shock the Steam Vents. Go ahead and Escape to the Wilds. Shock this, play Innkeeper, and then do this. Sure. Okay, I cast most of my cards there. Bolus the Ravager. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can go Clover. Oh, okay. Clover, stomp everything, and then Wish is what I was going to do. But I didn't need to. Cool. Alright. Second game, we beat Grixis Pile. Have to mulligan this hand. I actually think I keep this hand. I don't know. Going to 5 sucks. And if I find just 1 land, I can kind of go off and get myself out of it. That being said, I don't know if I bottom a Fae of Wishes. I think I bottom a Fae of Wishes. Ooh, these sleeves are cool. Okay, opponent also went to 6. That's good for me. Shock Overgrown Tomb, play Line of Werewolves. Less good for me. Okay, really want to find almost any land in my deck right now. Okay. They've got a Shakedown Heavy already. I'm just gonna do this. I'll let this thing hit me for 6 a couple of times. If they play Fight Rigging here, I'm probably just dead. They had a very good 6, it looks like. Well, my 6 was pretty bad. And they might just beat me because of that. Oh, Great Henge. I mean, also sucks. This is going to be hard to beat also. But I might be able to do it. It's more likely I beat Great Henge than Fight Rigging, I think. No. That was a pretty good turn for our opponent there. Yeah, this is not gonna... This is not it. I do not think. Yeah, they can play both their Lovestruck Beasts here. Block, take 8. I need to stomp this, but then I don't have mana left over to do anything else. Yeah, we're just donezo here. Okay. Let's try not to stumble in game 2. Not much to sideboard here. I don't want to bring in the Dovin's Vetoes, so I'm not going to. I'm just gonna get right to it. You can make an argument that I was supposed to concede that first game almost immediately when they had their Shakedown Heavy on turn 3 or turn 2, whenever they played that card, because there was almost no way I was coming back from that. Just given the way that game had played out. So you could make that argument. And then I know what they're playing. They don't know what I'm playing. All they saw was a Triome. And maybe, in a tournament setting, that's the right thing to do. Here on the ladder, I think you just play it and see what happens. All right, game 2 here. Gonna play first. This hand looks much better. I can stomp an elf if they have an elf on 2. Or on 1, sorry. Okay, just a token. I think I'm going to go ahead and set up a Lucky Clover. That way Stomp can kill a Shakedown Heavy on its own. Valky is annoying, because they can take Bone Crusher Giant. I don't know if they do. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just play all my things here. I guess not all my things, because I'm not getting double green. I guess I'm not really playing anything else. I'm going to get white and red, I think. So that's fine. Next turn I can go land Innkeeper both sides of Lustric Beast. Shock, hit for some, and then just cast your own Lustric Beast, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm okay with this. This is fine. So, Innkeeper. Heart's Desire. Get both parts. Cast, draw a card. I'll just play the Stomping Ground, I guess. Next turn I can draw a card off of the Beanstalk Giant. Would love to find, you know, a Bone Crusher or a Brazen Borrower. Yep, Ronus is good. Yeah, I'll trade our Lustric Beasts. I think that's good for me. I think I'm the control deck in this scenario. Okay, Fae of Wishes is interesting. Because I think I want to go get Ugin. I think Ugin's one of the things I get. I think I'm definitely wishing here. Could get like Ugin plus Sky Whaler's Shot. Definitely getting Ugin. And they could get like Red Cap melee to kill this to get my Bone Crusher back. I don't think that's worth it though. Could get Dovin's Veto. I don't know if that's worth it either. Kind of like just getting Skywaller's Shot. Or like I said, or it's Dovin's Veto. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So next turn I can just cast the Ugin. I'm just going to do this. This can't attack or block, right? And I'll attack for 1. And then pass the turn. So for Ronus to attack, it needs to give something else, get something else to +4 power, or 4 or more power. So if they just like use this on Valky, I can shot the Valky. If they play another big thing, I'll just Skywiller shot the thing. Yeah, like I think... Do I even care if they just attack with this turn? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll just block. Because I'm just going to play Ugin and nuke the world next turn. Fetch what? I've got 3 red. Kind of light on green. Ugin -3. Get rid of everything. I get my Bone Crusher back.
Return to the essence of the multi.
Now they're thought seizing me, sure. Take the Skywheeler shot. And play Elves. And play Shakedown Heavy. It's kind of a weird play. Between these two things, I can just kill all your stuff. So I will just kill all your stuff. Kill that. I'll do this. Go get basics out of my deck. Play some creatures, and it's on lock. And that's how we want these games to play out. Alright, getting into the last game of the set. And can we beat this fight rigging deck? This is a decent hand. It's not amazing, but it's decent. Land Thoughtseize. Okay. My guess is that they want to take the Lovestruck Beast. But I hope they take the Clover. I think it's correct to take Lovestruck Beast here. But I hope the Clover confuses them. People love to kill this thing, and it's a good part of the deck for sure, but the deck can play just fine without it. Yeah, I guess they could take like Escape to the Wilds too. I guess Clover plus Bone Crusher is the one way I have to kill the Shakedown Heavies, so maybe that's what they're thinking. Okay. I really hope I draw Bone Crusher now. It's one of the better draws in the deck now that I got left with the lucky Clover. It's so lucky. And I do need to find a blue land for the Omnath, obviously. Still got a few turns to do that. But I am running out of time. Okay, good. Triome attack with Innkeeper. Play another Clover. They have Beseiju for the first Clover. Yeah, you got it. Temple Garden or Sacred Foundry? Got Temple Garden. See, them fighting over a Clover, it's totally fine. They're not playing to the board. It's exactly what I want them to be doing. Yeah, I'm just going to get Omnath on board this turn. I can attack here. And the next turn I can escape to the wilds, hopefully play 2 lands and just kind of go off with Omnath. See what they do here. Shock plus like Elder Gargaroth or something. It's kind of my guess for what they're trying to do. If there's a Brazen Borrower in the top couple cards of my deck, this is going to be really good for me. I guess I'm making the assumption. Oh, just Henge? Henge plus Fight Rigging. Okay. Let's go land. Escape to the wilds. Passage. Escape to the Wilds. No. No way. You take 4. Do I make some 1/1s to block? Probably. Could I have just killed them with the first batch I flipped over? No, I don't think I saw Bone Crusher in the first batch of cards. Ooh, Werewolf Pack Leader. That's a different one. I haven't seen that in this deck before. Yeah, okay. And what are they flipping over with it? They did have the Tybalt. Okay.
Beg. It won't help, but it amuses me.
So they can... What? Kill my Omnath? Yeah.
How bad did you miss that?
Kill Omnath makes sense. Brazen Borrower. That's lethal, right? So I can go Clover. Bounce these 3 things. Bounce. Bounce. No, Ronus can't attack or block. So I can attack you, and then I can Bone Crusher. Nice. That was a good win. That was a good win against arguably either the best deck or the new hotness right now. Oh, that was good. So this deck is cool. This deck's a lot of fun. I enjoy playing it. It's got a lot of different things it can do. It's pretty resilient, and I think it's in a pretty good spot. I like this sideboard that I came up with for today. This is what I would kind of use as the baseline moving forward. I think the deck's good. If you like playing adventures, I think you can really compete with what else is going on in Explorer. And that being said, that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you next time.